And welcome to CRIM 2304. The purpose of this screenshot video is to provide you with a tour of the Blackboard platform for this course. Most of you should be familiar with Blackboard by now, but this tour is specific to this course. So the whole point is to provide you with a bit of an introduction so you can find your way around easier. Since there are no in-class lectures, it's essential that you understand the structure of the Blackboard platform for this course. And most importantly, you need to read through the course syllabus very carefully. So make sure you completely understand, especially the assignments for the course, the deadlines. In case you have any questions, make sure you read through the syllabus in detail first before you ask a question of me. I should also note that the course is completely intertwined with Blackboard in the sense that all of the assignments are due through Blackboard. They're submitted through Blackboard. You take your exams online through Blackboard. So you shouldn't be emailing me any assignments or having to hand in a hard copy. And I will go through the submission portals for your assignments and for the exams, etc., etc. So the opening screen is the home page for the course. As you scroll down, you will see various boxes. My understanding is that you can customize Blackboard to your liking. I guess one of the first things to note is announcements. I will periodically post an announcement. There's none posted right now, but the announcements also are emailed to you, so you don't have to necessarily check Blackboard every day or every week for an announcement, because the announcements will be emailed to you. But in case you're not getting announcements, it's a good idea to just click here and see if there's any announcements that have been in fact posted. Okay, so the first thing you should understand as well is this is a little video that I created. It's just a welcome video for the course, giving a very broad outline of the course and what you should expect.
Hello, welcome to CRIM 2304, Canadian Criminal Justice.
That ugly guy on the screen is me. That's a nice photo of me right there. I don't look much better in real life. So again, that's a very quick overview of the course. So view that. One of the things you first should be viewing is that little video there. Probably the core of the course is the course content. Under the course content, you pretty much find everything you need for the course. Click on this link here, and this gives you access to the course syllabus. You can also download the course syllabus if you like, and you scroll through the syllabus this way here. And again, I'm not going to go through the course syllabus in detail, but basically what it does is provide you with a general overview of the course, the objectives, how the course is delivered through Blackboard. It identifies the textbook for the course, and it also gives the option of actually getting a digital copy of the textbook. And that I will find right down here at the bottom. I'll look at that in a minute. But the course outline is quite detailed. It goes through the course schedule, including the dates that you should be working on the particular module. The course is broken down into 11 modules. Each module is a different theme. So the first module is an introduction. Second module is on looking at historical and philosophical overview. So because we're in a condensed summer session, you should try as much as possible to get at least 2 or 3 modules done per week. So you can see by the schedule, Module 1 should be completed during the week of July 7th, as well as Module 2, Module 3, and Module 4 should be on the 14th. So anyways, the schedule provides you with the module, suggested week you should be working on it, the subject, the required readings, and any other required reading as well. And these are, it looks like a lot, but these are fairly short sort of web pages on a particular subject. As we scroll down through the syllabus, it gives a breakdown of the course requirements, and there's much more detail on each of these course requirements as you scroll through the syllabus. And for each assignment, you get a detailed breakdown of what the assignment is, how you'll be graded. So each assignment is basically a point allocation. And as you scroll down some more, it also provides you with the mandatory deadlines for the course. So make sure you keep that in front, cut that out, paste it, do whatever you do to make sure that you're cognizant of these mandatory deadlines. Okay, I mentioned that there's a digital textbook for the course. The textbook is Canadian Criminal Justice Primer, 4th edition, 2011. There's actually a new edition coming out in the fall, but we'll be using this one until that one's published. You can get the hard copy at the bookstore, through the publisher, through online booksellers like Amazon, and you can also get the digital version. And the digital version is about $50 cheaper. In a essence, you're renting the digital version, so you get it for 6 months. So if you want the digital version, you click on that link. It will then take you to the publisher's website, and you just click on that, and then again it asks you for credit card details, and you will get access to the textbook that way. So given the course is digital online, it's not a bad idea to get the digital textbook as well. So that's it as far as the syllabus and the digital textbook is concerned. I'm going to go through each of the modules. As you can see, the course contents section is pretty much made up all the modules of the course, as well as the exams and exam study guides, which I'll talk about in a second. And the breakdown of each module is pretty much the same as you click on the link here. So the first module is Overview of the Canadian Criminal Justice System. You click on that link, and then you will get an introduction and overview of this module. So it'll first describe the learning objectives, and then it will detail the required readings, and then it also has some optional readings. These are not required, but they're there for research, or if you want to use them for your critical thinking exercises, and also some of the key terms for the course as well. So this is, again, your first introduction to the module, so make sure you read this first. What's also included under each module is the instructor's lecture, and you basically have 3 options with respect to how my lectures deliver. They were all originally prepared using PowerPoint slides, and then I recorded an audio of my lecture for each slide. So the first way you can view the lecture is in the Flash, and that's the only option which has audio. So
in the first module, I'm going to provide an overview of the Canadian criminal justice system. Keep in mind that basically we're going to summarize the entire course.
So you can see there, this is what it looks like. You have the slides. The slides are operated manually, so you press that to click to the next slide. So in this particular module, you have 21 different slides. You can also click on the menu, and this gives a breakdown of the slides, so you can either click down here to move forward, you can click here. And once you click there, the audio comes on.
The criminal justice system in Canada, or any country for that matter, is basically a system that has been implemented by the government to maintain order in society.
So that's what the slides look like. That's the first option as far as the lecture, my lectures are concerned. And really, if you're going to be serious about taking the course, then you should be viewing and listening to the lectures, because the other 2 options, there is no audio. So the second option with respect to my lectures is just a conversion of the PowerPoint slides into HTML. So for example, this is the first slide that was in PowerPoint, and now is converted to HTML, same as here. And so this is another way to view the PowerPoint slides, but it doesn't have audio. Now the third option is the actual PowerPoint slides. So I've uploaded the PowerPoint slides, and as you can see, right in the bottom left-hand corner is the download of the slides right here. So if you click on that and open it up, you click on open, and then you can basically download the PowerPoint slides to your computer. And that's fairly straightforward. So again, if we go back to course content, and let's skip down to Module 2. This is pretty much what the modules look like again. You've got your introduction and overview. You've got your instructor's lecture options, and within each of those options is your different ways to get your instructor's lecture.
A brief overview of the history.
So I'm just going to get out of there. And again, all the structure of each of the module is pretty much consistent. So you're not going to see a lot of different changes throughout, any modifications. In some of the modules, you also have a required reading that's attached. So for example, in Module 2, you have a PDF file of a required reading, and it should show up here eventually. If the computer's not too slow. And these, there you go, and these can be downloaded as well. And what you'll also have in each module are your critical thinking exercise. So one of the requirements for the course is you have to submit 2 critical thinking exercises. In each module, there's 2 or 3 or 4 dedicated to the theme of that module. So you can find those critical thinking exercises in each module. You can also look at all your critical thinking exercises by clicking on that link there, and it's broken down by each module. So basically you have to write 2 critical thinking essays, basically critically analyzing a controversial issue within the criminal justice system. And I give you a number of different options, some of which have sources. And again, here, this is the ones for Module 2. Here are the ones for Module 3. So again, refer to your course syllabus as far as the requirements for these critical thinking exercises are concerned. So going back to the course content, as you skim through, you can see that what we also have here is your exam. So the first is a study guide. It's a crossword puzzle. It's for a bit of a fun, but at the same time, it is based on the exam. So some of the answers within the crossword puzzles are in fact answers to exam questions. So again, it's only has 21 in here, and the midterm is actually 40 questions, so it covers just a little over half. But again, if you're looking for a good way to sort of get an idea of what questions are on the exam and the answers and having a little fun at the same time, then you could use those critical thinking exercise, the midterm exam crossword puzzle study guides. Okay, so heading back into the course content again, so we've got you take the online midterm exam through Blackboard. You simply click on the link, it gives you the instructions, and it will have a link once the course starts to the actual exam. So you simply click on that link and it'll take you right to the multiple choice questions. There's 40 questions. It's very easy to use. You simply click on what you think the right answer. You click on submit. There's also a save button in case your computer crashes. Very easy to use. 40 questions, 2 hours. Once you finish the exams, your grade is automatically tabulated and posted into MyGrade, so you can see your grade right away. Again, refer to your course syllabus for more information on the midterm exam. Okay, as far as other elements within Blackboard, we have this discussion board. This is part of your participation grades. You basically are required to post 2 threads or 2 items. The first one involves analyzing a news item on the Canadian criminal justice system. So you're basically required to find an article within the last 5 years on the Canadian criminal justice system and then analyze it. And the course syllabus goes into great detail on what exactly you should be discussing and analyzing, as well as the structure of that posting. It should be in essay format. Every assignment in this course, except for the midterm exam, should be in essay format. And so that's worth 10% of your overall grade. And then the other posting is an analysis of the federal conservative government criminal justice policies. The Harper government has implemented some very controversial criminal justice policies, and as a student, criminology student, or at least taking a criminal justice course, you should be involved in understanding and debating these policies. So in this one, There's 6 specific questions which are not posted right now, but they're in your syllabus, and I'll make sure that those questions are posted in the forum as well. But you basically just answer one of the questions, and again, the syllabus has more detail on that. So these are your participation grades. Each is worth 10%, so overall 20% for your participation grade. Now the other option is, instead of doing these 2 postings, is to observe a criminal trial. And again, this is actually worth 20%, not 10%. I'm going to go change that. And basically all you're asked to do is go to the courthouse in Halifax, sit down and observe a criminal trial, and then describe and analyze that trial, again referring to your course syllabus for a detailed outline on what exactly is required for that assignment. So this assignment is worth 20 points or 20% of your mark, and you would do this instead of the discussion board. So your options are either do these 2 worth 10% each, or the criminal trial, and that's worth 20% of your final mark. And so that's basically your participation grades. The final assignment is your research essay. Click on the research essay link there. This gives you instructions and tips and topics that you can choose from. So it outlines how to write a really good essay, at least for me, and also has suggested topics as well. So these are sample topics that you can choose. So you can choose a topic from this list, or you can choose your own topic, as long as it's relevant to the Canadian criminal justice system, and as long as you clear it with me first. So just send me a quick email with your idea, and I'll say whether that's appropriate under the system. So just a couple other things as well. We have an internal email system. You can send me emails. You can also check your grades. If you're going to get a hold of me, it's much quicker to send me an email through the external email systems. So Stephen.Schneider@SMU or sschneider@smu.ca. And I will definitely get back to you faster if I get an email into my email box externally. So that is the course. That's the overview of Blackboard. I hope this was helpful. Please read this course syllabus in detail. Go through Blackboard yourself. If you have any technical problems, don't contact me. Contact ITSS, because they're the ones that will help you. But if you are having technical problems viewing it, try a different browser, try a different computer. Make sure you have a fast connection. Usually the problem rests with your computer or your browser, and not Blackboard system. So anyways, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I'll be seeing you online. Thanks very much.